Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Crypto Space. So guys, in today's video we are going to cover Kaspa, its recent price action, of course Kaspa's metrics, and on the top of that we are going to cover a couple of interesting charts for Bitcoin and altcoins too. Guys, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice. And now let's hop into Kaspa itself. So guys, Kaspa is currently trading at 18 cents, the market cap is currently sitting at 4.3 billion USD, and the volume is currently sitting at 144, well, almost 145 million USD. So if it comes to current reward, we are sitting at 104 Kaspas. The next reward is going to be 98. So actually things are going forward, because now we are going to have double digit if it comes to the next reward. And the next reduction is scheduled in 21 days. We are sitting at 83% mined, and the hash rate is currently sitting at 315 per hash per second. And all-time high for hash rate is 339 per hash per second. Now guys, let's have a look at addresses holding over 10k. The last update was on the 4th of July. We're sitting at 76k 140, and as of today we are sitting at 76 280, which gives us 140 new wallets. And if it comes to 100k, we do have 30 new holders for Kaspa. And now guys, let's have a look at the chart itself. All right, so that is a 4-hourly time frame for Kaspa. And now the first things first, obviously we did have that uptrend over here for Kaspa, and of course we got rejected because these are all-time highs. Actually, let me zoom this chart out a little bit so you guys can see. So basically we are sitting at all-time high for Kaspa now. So this is going to be a breakthrough moment in my opinion, because I do believe that Kaspa is going to actually print some gains very soon. And why do I think that? So first things first, on the 4-hourly time frame we are sitting at, you know, that oversold territory for stochastic RSI, and we have also flipped bullish over here on stochastic RSI. Of course this is only 4-hourly time frame, so the pump is not going to be huge. However, if we are going to look at daily time frame, guys, we are kind of in the dangerous zone, let's say. So let me actually get out of that line that is, let's say, resistance for stochastic RSI. And now guys, as you can see over here on the daily, we technically could experience some pullback for Kaspa. We could revisit that level of oversold area. Nevertheless, after that we are going to experience major move anyways, because as you guys can see on the weekly time frame, Kaspa is basically, you know, going towards the upside. So even if we are going to see some pullback on, let's say, daily time frame, I don't think that this is something to be worried about, because as you guys can see on the weekly, that move is just being built up right now, right? So now we could technically say that this move is going to be just like that one. If it comes to stochastic RSI, that blue line is escaping significantly away from the orange one, and looks like momentum this time is going to be much stronger. But of course the time is going to show. So let me actually switch it to the daily, guys. Now potentially we could have cap and handle pattern, that obviously it's a bullish pattern. So obviously we do have our cap, and now if we are going to see that rejection on the daily, if that is going to happen, right, if we are going to see pullback over here, then we could technically build some handle, and then the technical breakout could be potentially around 33 cents. So I do believe that this is pretty much reasonable target for a Kaspa in, let's say, coming few weeks. But we are going to see, of course, the pump could be much stronger. And now let's have a look at the standpoint of the rainbow for our beloved Kaspa, guys. Right, we are going upwards now, right? So we still haven't reached that green line, right? We have reached that bright green, let's say, or darker green, whatever. Nevertheless, we still haven't reached that yellow, orange, etc. So if, let's say, we are going to reach, you know, that zone that we have reached before, the orange line, that will be another 49%, roughly 50% for Kaspa. Now if we would reach that upper level of the rainbow, that would be around 134% of pump for Kaspa. Do I think that's going to happen? Well, let's stay conservative over here, and let's say that for now we could see around 50% gain for Kaspa, and I do believe that this is going to be still a kind of victory for Kaspa holders, because obviously Kaspa is a natural project that is going to grow naturally. And now let's quickly have a look at the overall market. So on the daily time frame, we do have a daily winner, bread, 25.5% towards the upside, and on the hourly time frame, as of recording this video, we do have Ondo Finance trading up 2.5% towards the upside. And now guys, let's quickly have a look at ETFs. So the last 2 days were very juicy, because on the 4th of June we saw 886 million of positive inflows. That's almost a 1 billion in just one day. And if it comes to yesterday, 5th of June, we are sitting at almost half a billion, 488 million USD. So guys, that demand is coming for Bitcoin, and this is in my opinion just a beginning. And now shout out to Titan of Crypto, and that is a monthly chart for BTC. He's saying that Bitcoin's consolidation before ultimate breakout, and he's saying that we should fasten our seatbelt. So now guys, the maximum for this cycle technically could be around 300,000 USD. Now we haven't reached that level of upper band of that power law corridor, and that's alright. However, the previous cycles we did, and now I do believe that this could happen this cycle. And why? Because obviously ETFs, right? So we will see how things are going to go, but definitely that's not out of the question. And now guys, shout out to El Crypto Prof, and that is a weekly chart for BTC. BTC is back above its all-time high. I hope you were listening when I told you that the weekly stochastic RSI crossed bullish and entered the blue zone. Next phase parabola, look at 2017 and 2020. Doesn't look that different. So guys, look at 2017, right? So on the 2017, obviously we had the reset of stochastic RSI, and there was the time when BTC was dancing around its previous all-time highs. And after that, what we saw? Huge parabola, right? Let's have a look at 2020. The same case, right? Bitcoin was basically dancing around previous all-time highs, and the stochastic RSI experienced a reset over here on RSI, right? Nevertheless, we saw a pump as well. And now guys, this is exactly the same case. We are basically in the area of previous all-time highs, and on the top of that, RSI is ready to fly upwards. And now, if we are going to look at the standpoint of Ichimoku analysis, according to the Titan of Crypto, he's saying that 110,000 USD for Bitcoin is inevitable. Gigantic bull flag is playing out at the moment. Tenkan red is now pointing up. Lagging span orange is completely free. It's time for BTC to gigascent. Guys, that 100k could happen sooner rather than later, in my opinion. As you can see, we got this breakout, we got this bullish flag, and these bullish flags are usually a bullish signal. And now shout out to the Scalping Pro, and these are altcoins, guys. So he's saying that altcoins will go parabolic. The altcoin market cap has broken out of its accumulation phase, and it's consolidating above 1 trillion USD from the past few months. This consolidation pattern looks similar to the previous cycle right before the altcoin market cap went parabolic. The RSI is also showing a similar structure, hinting a massive upside move. So guys, let's have a look at the previous cycle for altcoins, alright, because obviously that is going to help us significantly. So we've got this red circle when RSI was making, well, this type of a structure. Nevertheless, that was pretty much the first pullback after the first pump out of that accumulation phase for altcoins, and after that reset we had another huge pump on that RSI for altcoins. So now the red circle, this is where we are at the moment, and this is very similar pattern to the stochastic RSI's moves in the previous cycle. And on the top of that, we still haven't entered that green circle yet, guys. So I do believe that the fireworks are yet to come. And now the Scalping Pro is also saying that no more major correction is on the way. Now up only from here. In my opinion, we are going to see, you know, huge pump on altcoins and BTC, etc. However, I do believe that we are still going to see that, you know, forward pullback possibly. Nevertheless, at the moment, what we should be prepared for is the pump. And now Bitcoin on a weekly chart. El Crypto Prof thinks that this is time for BTC to show doubters how much higher levels will be targeted in the coming weeks and months. It has rarely looked more ready than it does now. 2020, 2021, once again. So guys, again, the same case, right? First of all, we've got this, you know, uptrend, which is also serving as a perfect support for BTC. And we do have these, you know, two crashes, right? COVID crash, then we got FTX, obviously. Nevertheless, after that, we can see what happened. This is basically just like a Lego to me at this point. This is pretty much no-brainer that Bitcoin is going to see a huge pump in coming weeks. But in the law of probabilities, I do believe that Bitcoin's pumping towards the upside is definitely much greater rather than downside. And now, guys, very important thing for altcoins. So that is a total crypto market cap that is excluding Bitcoin on the 2-weekly chart, which means that is also including Ethereum. So basically, Gaussian channel has flipped a green. This indicator is lagging behind, right? That's why it haven't flipped a green after we saw that first pump out of the Wyckoff accumulation zone, which means game on, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have guys enjoyed, and I wish you have a great day. Peace and love, crypto.